Section 107 Fair Use allows us to talk about it, and that's what we're here to do. Please do not go out of your way to dislike anybody we talk about in these videos. They are for entertainment and reaction purposes only. They are my opinion and my opinion only. Now, baby, let me just tell y'all, we got to talk about Nika for a minute. I know Thanksgiving has passed, but honey, I went over there and took a look on her page, and I'm going to tell you, I can't believe it. Now, let's say this before we get into the Thanksgiving. We know that Nika is approaching her 90 days, right? Her 90 days to when she can reapply for monetization. That is why she's doing these I can't stand reactor videos. That's why she's doing videos saying, hey, we're paid for lunch. That's why she's doing all these clickbait titles, because she wants her watch time to go up so when she reapplies, it looks good. So, honey, y'all got to be on the watch out for that one, because that's what she's about to do. Now, when it came to this Thanksgiving thing, baby, it about took me out. When she showed how she was grocery shopping and she had a list, right? I was like, oh, Naya wrote her a list. Naya's going to probably try and help her cook. But then she showed the cooking, and it was a hot mess. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. I am like, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. This is the most variety in food that I've ever seen her cook for her children. So let me just say that if we had to point one good thing out. But baby, after that macaroni, okay, people are going to need root canals, going to need some fillings. People are going to need some daggone insulin shots. People are going to need some help, okay? I have never, ever in my life seen macaroni made like that. I am not even going to lie to you. With some milk that looks curdled, with some cheese that will not melt, and then to add a glop of sugar, no seasoning, no nothing, just a glop of sugar, and say that it tastes good. Honey, it about took me out. I'm sitting over here and I was like, okay, it can't get no worse than this. But then she had tried to make some collard greens. Them greens didn't even look like they were boiled down. They still look like if you bit them, they would taste crunchy, taste like stems and everything else. Then she had enough nerve to add that little tab of meat in them, thinking it was going to do something. And the seasoning that she chose, baby, it took me out the ballpark. But then she started showing everything else she cooked. She had about 3 or 4 pans of daggone rice alone. I have never seen that much rice being eaten before in my entire life. I don't know what's going on with that rice. But the daggone sweet potato pies that she made was all stuck to the foil. They look all mad. It looked like they hadn't been baked. Looked like she literally just threw some dough in a pie crust and went on about her business. Y'all, let me just say this. This has got to be something that is built in. It's definitely not anything that was taught. Everything she does is in such a rush. Did y'all see her? Woo, 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 woo. She was standing there and she was stirring bacon. That's what rush she was in. I'm like, okay, Nika got to be on something. She ain't got that much going on in her life that she has to stand there and stir that macaroni and stir that rice and then stir everything that's frying. Hell, when she fries chicken, she stirs and pokes at that chicken longer than it cooks. I don't know what she needs to take or needs to stop taking so that she can slow it down. When you don't put any love into your food, that's why it looks and it probably tastes the way it does. There's no love being put on anything in that house. She just did what she had to do so that she could say that she cooked and that it was out the way. And I know that Naya had to also be sitting there thinking it was a hot mess as well. Because let me tell you, Naya's in the background. Looks good, looks good. Now, I'm going to think maybe it's because of Naya's home training that what she thinks Nika cooks tastes good, so she don't know no different. She went into the store and bought a big old thing of potato salad and then gonna label the video white potato salad. I mean, she labeled it like she went and cut up some potatoes, boiled them, and put some ingredients together. Girl, you bought a tub of it and you went on about your business. This is sad. This is sick. You are a waste of food stamps. You got to be a low down dog to be a waste of food stamps. I'm telling you, because that's what Nika is. Also, the fact that you got out here trying to defend that macaroni, talking about this is how my granny made it, this is how my friend made it, this is how we make it where we live. I've never heard of anybody in South Carolina pouring a whole half of bag of freaking granulated sugar into some on macaroni. I ain't even never heard as much sugar going into spaghetti, but she thinks that that's cute. First off, you put a little tab, just a little tab, in your spaghetti because of all of the tomato paste and the acidity of the tomatoes. That will make you have heartburn. That's why you put sugar in it. And anybody in her comments that was telling her that stuff looked good, they know they ain't going to her house and not even take a bite. I don't care if she offered you $1,000. Nobody would go in there and eat that. You would walk away and your teeth would literally fall out of your head like her and her children's are. Oh, absolutely not. I don't know if y'all caught up with that Thanksgiving monstrosity over there, but I say I got to make a video and talk about this. Honey, if you ain't seen it, all you can do is believe with your own two eyes and go and watch it. Oh, I can't wait to see what y'all got to say in the comments below.